looking clean.
Looking real good,
Yeah.
actually. Why looking more clean?
I don't know. I think it's how it is. You see how it
It upwards.
how it not only upwards, but you see how it a little bit closer, and it's showing brighter as well too. I personally find that it's showing real brighter.
Yeah.
This is your webcam.
Yeah, my webcam.
Okay, that's it. So we could get better audio
As well as video.
Yeah. So I'm not seeing that pop up here. That's good. That's good. That's good.
So.
Where's that?
Should we remove the labels?
No. Report the labels.
Make this tough.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Shut the live, all yeah. Give me another 10 minutes to shut the live. Settle in. Let me look to get this show on the road. This is Inkjected Evolution after that episode 9. We are back live and direct. 9 episodes. 9 episodes within the space of 2 months?
2 months.
Then 2 months and then pass real fast. Fly. Real fast. Share the live, share the live, share the YouTube link, share the Facebook profile link as well too.
Hi, bye.
Right. Vi, what's up? Welcome. Ree, what's up? Welcome. Ree, what is your on Facebook and on YouTube this time?
Vi, do my favor, just let me know if you're hearing us properly. So I'll know what's going on.
If anybody have any audio issues, even on my Facebook profile as well too,
let us know.
Just let we know what is happening, right? And let me look to get this show on the road. Let me look to do this.
Should really take out that Facebook notification thing on. Let's not
go. Yeah. 4 people coming in. Nah, 4 people coming in so far. Right, so we have 10 minutes to settle in, checking with which one better. Alright, cool. Well, you choose which one better. I see Violet come over on the Facebook.
Yeah, sorry, isn't that better?
Right, so Vi, cock to you as well too.
Vi, what was the problem just getting on YouTube stream?
Let me know what happening with YouTube now, so we can know how to straighten it out. Or if it is you just decide to join the Facebook Live. Everybody, let me know what's going on.
Also, when you come to cash in your things, you
yeah, Vi.
Seriously?
You have a tattoo to get for the longest while. It's probably 2 weeks now. Knowing somebody who getting a free tattoo, I might have show up the next day.
You know what I'm saying?
And on all platforms. Okay, so I guess that
Respect.
YouTube, everything good with YouTube, and Facebook, everything good with it.
Respect, sure, on all platforms. Hey, look, boy.
Looky, what's up, bro?
Hey, look, what's going on, bro?
You yet to touch down inside of here?
Yeah, boy, look, you're sticking, boy. You're sticking right now.
Shiva says I here to find out what's going on. Alright, Shiva, so this is what is happening, right? Mr. Inkjected and myself, Evolution, we run this live segment, or we could call our podcast, called Inkjected Evolution After Dark, right? We touch base on a lot of topics, right? Our foundation is also based around, Trinidad's rock community, but we also jump on other topics such as music, entertainment, fitness, tattoos, piercings, and the taboo stuff, the after dark stuff, the adult stuff now.
Stop killing Jeff, please, Vi. Leave Jeff alone. Leave Jeff alone. Jeff didn't do nothing to you.
Looky, what's up, bro?
Yeah,
we need to pass through.
Who's Jeff? Mosquito she killed last time she was here.
Oh, and she named him. Yeah, I remember.
Oh, the YouTube better? Recently, YouTube better.
So you can hear the audio, everything good then, Reed?
Well, that's good. We step up there.
Okay, cool.
I just want to get something to focus on.
I should be in there with you all. Well, bro,
yes.
Whenever it is you would like to, right? Because we're going to have some featured guests on the show as well, right? persons of interest, people that you may know, people that you may get to know, right? Such as Inkjected,
such as Mr. Evolution,
right? So that is what is happening.
The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Evolution, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Inkjected himself. I can't wait till everybody settling in this live so we could get this show on the road.
I can't wait to get better.
Yeah, Inkjected still on recovery mode. But say what? The funny thing about the YouTube is that I just always watch my Facebook live.
Right.
And we just always be watching here.
What we do about watching it?
Do ever watch this camera? I just never understand how it is just pick up on that. Just
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, look at it.
Yo, Adele, what's good? What's going on? Glad to have you on the live with us. Just let me know if it is the audio quality good, the YouTube video quality, everything. Right? Let me know what is happening. We're giving everybody 5 minutes to settle in. So everybody on Facebook, share up the live. Everybody on YouTube, share up the live as well too. Mr. Inkjected, Shiva asks, how's it been? Top G.
How's it been?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I try not to die right now, so it's been real life-threatening.
Life-threatening?
Life-threatening.
Oh, we get him on. See, Venus has joined. Hi, Venus. What's up?
Hey, Venus.
Clear audio and video quality.
That's great.
Beautiful.
That's great. Thank you.
Beautiful. So glad to have you all here with us.
Probably has something like crackling in the background, not just me trying to open my package.
I see Tristan has joined the live here on Facebook. Tristan, what's up, my brother? Hope everything going on good for you. Welcome to Inkjected Evolution After Dark episode 9. When it's 9:10, we shall begin. What's the time, right?
I don't know, but that's the hard part about looking at.
9:08. All right, well, 2 minutes again. 2 minutes again, and can hardly hear my side. Okay, so if it is your hardly hearing on the Facebook, you could join the YouTube. I share the YouTube link on my Facebook page. So you can click on the YouTube link and you can join the live.
The snacks is really a cough suppressant, really, Angela, because I have a terrible cough right now. So it's more like African sea coconut lozenges. But yeah, if you want, come through.
How much is that? Do you have enough?
You want one more? You want one more?
That can make it 2.
Yeah, man.
Water is the drink for tonight? Yes.
Yes.
Water is the drink for tonight.
Until I recover properly, yes, water is definitely drink.
Water is the drink. White is violet posting. Surprise reactions.
Fina says she'll bring lemon and honey drops. I mean that will actually help soothe the throat. Yes, if you have and you're willing to bring, you're willing to donate to the cause, thank you very much. Because right now this African sea coconut going on hash.
I actually enjoying it for some strange reason.
Why the African have to like the African sea coconut?
I don't know. I guess it kinda remind me, of my days. Yeah, my days back in the tribe.
I understand.
Yeah, I think it is that way again.
Like me, I wrote it today.
How you feel? Feel nice, and oh gosh.
Hey mommy, how you doing, mommy?
Yo moms, what's up? Hey, if it is you want me to put it out there, I could put it out there.
Put it out there, mommy.
Right? If you want me to put it out there, I could put it out there.
This one with it.
No, not my birthday.
Oh.
You got married.
Oh.
Nice if it is you want me to put it out there.
She said she got it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10 minutes after the hour of 9 p.m. Right? Once again, welcome to another episode of Inkjected Evolution After Dark.
Welcome.
This is your co-host, Mr. Inkjected himself.
What up?
Alongside myself, Evolution. And I would just like to personally say, first and foremost, Mr. Inkjected, it is great to have you back here once again in the studio,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Right? We missed you. I missed you. Everybody on the live has missed you. Right? So it is great to have you back with us once again. Right?
Hey, these comments just have me cracking up so much, yeah. I mean, it's good to be back early, actually. I mean, what I missed, 1 week?
1 week.
And I feel longer than that.
It feel longer than that.
Yeah, boy.
Like, I honestly could not wait for the last episode. Well, for the next episode.
To be honest, the last episode, I was a part of it in the last, 2 minutes?
The last 2 minutes.
Literally the last 2 minutes.
I was literally about to close off the segment.
Right.
And you end up calling me.
So I end up tuning into the live, right? And I fall asleep because of the headache.
Yeah.
And as soon as I woke up, for some reason, I'm just hearing you just say, well, thank you guys for tuning into the live. This is me. Had again the shit before this man close all this thing.
Mom says, welcome back, Inkjected. Glad you're back in good health.
Thank you, Mama.
Right.
I mean, I am 100, but we get there.
We getting there, but we're glad to have you back, bro. And I'm feeling whole. I'm feeling like whole now because last week was literally half of Inkjected evolution.
I mean, how did you feel being in a studio by yourself talking to that camera?
Well, bro, that's the funny thing now. Actually, interacting with the people on Facebook, right? It kind of make me feel like, like all of us was in the studio together.
Okay, so it was
because they were interacting with me.
So it was not as bad.
It wasn't as bad
as you would actually think.
Yeah, like everybody keep coming in with their comments and their reactions and what have you, and it just had the ball rolling consistently for me. You understand? So it was a great segment. It was a great segment last week. It was a short segment as opposed to how it is we would normally run our segments.
Well, I mean,
but it was a great segment nonetheless.
Due to circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about this? What about the last segment I had, right? You said that you touched base on, well, you converse with the public and whatnot. What topics you all covered?
So we touched base on, I touched base on my trip to Guyana,
right, with
the band Lynchpin, right, who performed at Club Next in Ramada Hotel for the 592 Metals Revolution concert,
yes,
which was hosted by the band Celestial Bird.
Yes, sir.
Right? So they featured 3 bands, right? The first band would have been EFX. They are a cover band and they do more renditions of Coldplay.
Okay, right? Open up.
And there are 2 vocalists, male and female.
Oh, so you get that nice balance.
Yeah. And they were real amazing. They actually had the crowd like going for the opening.
Okay.
Usually everybody would still be settling in, coming in.
Hey, where you going? That kind of vibe.
Yeah, for the first band. But they actually had that with the crowd, like they actually had the entire crowd engaged with them.
Attention.
Yeah. And the funny thing about it is that it's like as soon as the FX finished, we jump right into the brutality one time with Lynchpin.
Well, I mean, the name, is Caribbean brutality.
Caribbean brutality.
That is part of the Caribbean, So it was brutal.
It
was brutal.
It was brutal. I even tell them that how I hit my head on a speaker, all kind of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you remember you say I don't head bang at this body bang.
Yes, body bang.
So I end up hitting my head on the speaker, all kind of thing. But it was normal.
Also, it had no like EMTs. You didn't have to rush to know.
I didn't necessarily need EMTs.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't need it.
I mean, even if you didn't, that would not stop you from.
Of course not.
Continuing.
Of course not. Why would that stop me? It would have just been the usual. As soon as my head connect with the speaker box,
right?
I just kind of
play it off
now, and then after I go right back into it.
Yeah, man.
Another thing, bro. Guyana have real potential when it comes to
perspective.
Yes. I mean, I love my Trinidadian women. We love our Trinidadian.
We support local.
But something about them egg ball by the sea wild.
I understand. So keep it in the carry down.
Yes. Keep it within the reach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we had EFX, we had Lynchpin, and well, we also had Celestial Burn as well too, who deliver our real amazing, outstanding performance.
Right.
Shout out to all of the band members from Celestial Burn, especially Oma, who has some powerful vocals as well.
Well, she did have powerful vocals when she was in Trinidad, so I expect for her to be in her home country.
Yeah,
She a little bit more what's it called, comfortable.
comfortable,
Yeah.
like at ease.
Yeah, so the deliverance and the performance and stuff like that, because it is their natural setting,
Yeah,
it would be a little bit more, brutal.
yeah, and they actually like what I would also add is that the the rock community in Guyana,
Right.
right? Let me tell you something. Is the most down to earth, most humble people that I've ever encountered in my life.
Really?
We have it in Trinidad, eh? Now, I'm talking about the Guyana experience.
Right.
So that does not mean to say that are shutting down what it is we have here in our country.
No, you're touching base.
Right. But I just have to say that going over to Guyana and actually experiencing Guyana's rock community for the first time,
Right.
right? From the transportation to where we stay, to the food, to the afterlife and all kind of thing like that. The rock community, amazing.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I always say to myself that I would like to go again. You don't necessarily need to have a show.
Oh, you just want to go on
I just want to
vacation?
just go, yeah, like spend a good weekend or some kind of thing.
Mhm.
Try some egg ball. You see what?
I have no idea what this is, what that is. I mean, really, actually. But I mean, at some point we could venture into the Guyanese waters.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see a problem with that at all.
I'll probably venture into the Guyanese waters on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Try,
Try
after that session.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with that at all.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, interview Celestial Bird.
Of course, definitely.
You understand? I really think we should have them.
Bro, that might actually be a good, a nice setting, a nice little, session.
Mm-hmm.
A session we had, very different than what we are accustomed to.
Yeah, because Celestial Burn themselves, they also throw their own live segments on 592 radio, I believe. Every Tuesday.
I didn't know that too.
Yeah,
okay,
Tuesday.
So that's great, actually.
Right. So we could do like
so
a
you
kind
have
of
some to the
cameras.
The cameras, the radio vibes, whatnot.
Yeah. You understand? So I believe, when it is we touch down in Guyana with Inkjected Evolution, we could do a collaboration. Yeah. I don't see a problem with that at all. But yeah, the segment was from last week was solely based off of the trip to Guyana.
I'm gonna lie though, we have collaborated with a few people so far, and I must say it has been quite a ride.
I will say that
the journey has not been, vexing or discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
We start off, we just keep on transcending over. From everybody that come on the show, there's always something new, something different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether the topics are serious or more comical, we always have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly speaking, if you have to have somebody back onto the show, who would that? Which person that would be for you?
That is not a difficult question. I would say I would love to have back on the show Mr. Devon of SG Empire.
Yeah, I was thinking that same thing.
Yeah.
Because honestly speaking, Dev was, you could say, I wouldn't really say like part of the main roster, but he became part of the main roster when he tuned into the second, third. He was here for the fourth.
Yeah.
He came in with when we had
the promo for Tits and Tats.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, Devon actually brings something else to the table every single time. Mm-hmm. Not to say that he is the same person every time you'll see it, right? He always have something new to add.
Which I believe is one of the reasons why I think that he would make a great co-host with us.
Exactly. I don't see why not.
Like a special guest host.
Yeah.
Or something of the sort.
The guy that that just fall in ever so often.
Yeah.
I mean, like, be real. See that thing curl up in the corner there? That is actually a SG Empire banner right now. That's a man banner right there. I mean, that man banner could be up.
It could be up.
Could be showcasing the man,
Mm-hmm.
That is the Monument legend.
Monument legend. That, we know more. But shout out to Devon and shout out to SG Empire team as well too. Incredible tattoo artists, legend in the tattoo industry, and legend in the tattoo business as well too.
But generally phenomenal human being.
Yes. Like my first encounter with him is just humble vibes, down to earth vibes. You could actually go and speak to him. You could actually walk up to him and talk to him about anything. At least that's the type of energy that he was given towards me.
It's true. It is very true. Anything about it is, if he knows, like the topic in which you talk to him about, if he knows about that topic, you have a whole conversation that's going to happen.
Yeah.
If he doesn't know about the topic, he will ask questions and he will want to know certain things about it. So he himself could learn.
Yeah.
He himself could understand certain things. So yeah, definitely. Dev, if you're watching, at some point, bro, come back now, please.
He can come back, man. He can come back. He gotta come back.
I mean, next week is episode 10. Episode 10 should be,
I believe for episode 10, we should have all of the guests
that was
here.
Yeah. Have a grand old time.
So we have SG Empire and the team here.
Mm-hmm.
We would have Stuart here.
Have
Mark here. And we would have Sivan from Lynchpin here as well too.
Yes,
right?
Sir. That would be a great thing, to see how they all interact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have. When Devon said last time, this might be a bad idea. You never know, that might be a bad idea too.
It might be a bad idea, but at the same time, it might be a blessing in disguise because the credentials, the accomplishments, the achievements, all of the accolades that every guest that we had on our segment, it's like you and I could learn something from them.
Oh, definitely. That's something in every guest that we had that pertain to either your career or my career path.
Yeah.
I mean, like, be real. I mean, we have had a lot of musicians. We have had Devon, which is an artist. We have had guys who do combat sports as well. Devon and Mark.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a number of things that we could learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
So why not try it for next week?
I believe so. If anybody who's taking in this live currently right now, right? So this is how it is. We sat down behind the scenes and had a discussion about how it is we caring about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Inkjected Evolution After Dark, we will have what will be our 10th episode for next week.
Yeah.
Right? And at that 10th episode, that will be our first season. We're gonna do it like a series basically. Right? So every 10 episodes we have of Inkjected Evolution After Dark, we will consider that a season. Right? Now, part of the reason for wanting to section it out as as a season-based program is because for every season we don't want to have the same thing. We always want to evolve.
Yeah.
You understand? So there may be some difference into probably the audio quality, the video quality, even the way it is the host, myself and Inkjected, present ourselves.
Yeah.
Probably touch base on certain topics, right? New guests of various professions, right? So a little bit of everything for everybody basically. So we touch base on a lot of entertainment, everything to do with entertainment and fun and vibes. Then we touch base on a lot of serious topics, such as mental health, such as health and fitness, and And well, obviously, the after that.
We did dive into the after that topics, you know. I wouldn't say often,
I wouldn't say often, but
just those one or two times.
Yeah.
We touch on it.
just a little
Yeah,
touch.
yeah, something.
We need to do like a full segment.
Mhm.
I believe we need to have like a full segment. So let me check out the comments in the meantime.
Right. So you
Right,
you
so-
start with the long ass paragraph.
I will
see
start
that
with the okay, so I'll start with the with my Facebook profile here, right? So I see Mums has joined the live, right? Here Mums again. Huh? Last week was only one minister in the house. No, hear this.
Yes, mom.
Here
One
the-
minister.
No, hear the thing, right? Mums told me, just like my dad,
Mhm.
I is the minister I talk,
Right.
right? Even I shocked myself as well too because I ended up sharing the live last week.
Right.
And I was like, so I was in the studio by myself. Yes, everybody around me, like on the live session, right, was interacting with me and had me going,
Sure.
right? But I watching the time and I watching the whole segment and I was like, bro, not once did my mouth rest.
Yeah, but you talk for the whole hour or something.
You understand? So I always had that. Mom's always gave me that ministry I talk now, or minister I talk. You understand?
Mama, I'm taking that title from you, and I'm actually presenting it to this man live on the air in front of how much ever hundreds of people watching right now.
I see
Mr. Murray.
I see the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Flynn
Hey,
is on the live as well.
666 Damian Armageddon.
Damian Armageddon. I know that Flynn and the band the Supernormal band, they have a show coming up at Rick's on the 16th of August this month,
Right.
Saturday, right? I believe that is their pre-show
Right.
before they venture to Guyana because they have a show in Guyana as well too in September.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay.
Right. So
Hey,
shout
safe
out to
travels,
you
kid.
guys. Safe travels and I don't know, I might probably see if it is I could sneak in on that flight as well too.
Definitely. Hey, you gotta ask him about the legend, Mr. Flynn. Lately I've been watching the statistics in the hospitals and whatnot, and there's a number by the name of 666, right? And
In the amount of cases
in the amount of cases now, I want to know if that holds any connection to to you,
to
Mr.
you,
Flynn.
we need to find out.
Yeah, I mean, what went on there?
You see Shannon is watching. The volume is too low. Moms, let me know if it is you hear me correctly there now, not please.
Do you bring the
Right.
camera up a little bit more?
I believe that it will be ready. I want as much as I like to talk to people, I don't like people too much in my face now. You understand?
Your face so appealing to people.
Nice what? Nah, she announced that
Oh,
she said.
big power.
That's Jenny.
What the hell, man?
That's Jenny. That's small thing.
Hi,
That's love,
Jenny.
bro. Hi guys. Jenny says, hi guys. Good to see you back, Calvin. Did you make that ginger tea? Or I'll have to next time I come up south. Did you make the ginger tea?
I made ginger tea, yes,
You hesitated with the answer.
but I made ginger tea based on Mr. Evolution's recipes
You wouldn't.
because he was there and he was actually telling me what to do on a phone call at that moment. So I listened to him. I didn't remember your recipe. I am so sorry.
Guys, just to touch base quickly on that, natural recipes, natural remedies is the way to go. Really and truly. I believe so. A lot of our parents and grandparents and great grandparents have tried that many, many times and
definitely.
it works. So, I go in with them. Right?
I mean, you believe about natural remedies in like medical, for medical purposes.
For medical purposes.
I believe in natural remedies for other purposes.
No, well, for medical purposes and other purposes.
I mean, as a man, I do it for when it comes to natural juices, certain things that go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, okay, so for medical reasons, yes. For other purposes, yes. Right? Especially how I'm into like fitness and stuff.
right.
Like, I don't really use like supplements such as like protein powder and all kind of thing like that. All of my protein I just get from you. from plants.
All right, so
From
wait,
food that I eat.
wait. Let me touch base on this for a second. You telling me that how in your fitness journey that you started in
2023.
2023
Yeah.
to now,
Mhm.
you have not done what the stereotypical thing to do is to go and buy a bunch of supplements, protein, isolates, whatever, catein, whatever, pre-workout, that bullshit.
Mhm.
You've never taken any of those stuff. Your fitness transformation is purely 100% natural.
Natural. Natural with also part of eating the right stuff,
Right.
and also with some intermittent fasting as well too. Because intermittent fasting and fasting on the whole played a huge part in my fitness journey in terms of like weight loss and toning up my muscles and everything like that.
All right. So with that being said, you telling me that you don't necessarily have to invest into all of these supplements and stuff like that. That people are selling. You could actually do it the old school way, the all natural way.
Mm-hmm. No, there are some supplements that are coming organic based.
Right.
Right? So I would not completely shut down the entire supplement based system, right? But me personally, I solely believe that some of those things may have a lot of side effects long term. You understand? So in a kind of way, I try to prevent that. I believe it's something that I personally always used to follow since I was into fitness and into combat.
Right.
Right? Because I mean, especially into combat, because like for those who just probably watch anime or whoever used to watch like old time kung fu movies and all kind of thing like
Mhm.
that, you would see most of these warriors they drinking tea.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Yeah.
understand? So I just always try to like put myself in that position as an athlete myself as well too, and try to follow
Your
their
regimes.
their regimes, their methods, their ways of training, and their ways of nutrition.
Okay. So if you're saying that, right? So let's break it up for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've seen people they go out and they spend probably over $400 or $500. I'm not 100% sure, right? But 400 or 500 on these, 5 pound canisters full of grinded protein dust or protein powder, whatever the case may be,
Mm-hmm.
right? They substitute this with meals and stuff like they use that meal replacements and stuff like that. I personally do not know the physics involved in it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this is what I'm talking based on from my observation,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I've always known you to be, a man who enjoys, let me really enjoy food.
Come on.
I enjoy food too.
Come on.
Why not? But I
I mean,
remember there was a conversation.
did you remember the meal that we
I
enjoyed
mean,
last
bro.
night? We enjoyed a great meal last night, bro. Shout out to Mr. Inkjected for that.
uh, Shout out to Mr. Revolution for having a birthday
Let me
at that point. Yeah.
right, yeah.
Let me not touch base there. Right? No, but what I'm saying is that so you eat something. Well, you always used to talk about something called blue food,
Mm.
right? And everything that you speak about when it comes to food and food that nourishing your body and your mentals and stuff like that. You would always go to either blue food or ground food.
Yeah.
Touch base a little bit on that. So.
Okay, so with regards to ground food, right? The ground food for many who may not know, right, is the provisions like the sweet potatoes, the dashins, the eddos, the yams,
Right.
right? Those are things that I personally enjoy and I love, right? Now that in itself, especially the sweet potato, is a lot of protein in these foods.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So especially if it is you're looking to tone up your body and bulk up your body in a sense, remember it's ground food, earth food, right? So you're gonna get that earth vibe, that ground vibe, that strong bulky. And when I mean to say bulky, I mean to say like just blow up yourself.
Blow up with muscle mass. You're talking about, that solid physical structure.
That is it, right? So you could be looking scrawny, right? Or you could probably not probably looking like the best shape or whatever, but based off of the foods that you're eating, right? Your body could be conditioned.
Okay.
In that way.
Okay.
You understand? Because there are a lot of people who have the nice little abs and the nice little six pack and the big body, all kind of thing. And again, I like to put out this disclaimer that these things that I am saying is not to bash or to down or to offend anyone who probably into these things, because fitness, everybody have their own style. I have, just as how I have my own personal style, everybody have their style of getting fit and the foods that they eat, the diet plan, the nutrition plan, everything, right? So I'm not down in them. So when it is a touching base on, somebody who have a real nice body physically, right? Let we not forget that those people actually put in work.
Hard work and dedication
into it. You understand? So we're not taking anything away from them. And there are a lot of those that have the body physically and they also have the strength and the solid to go with it.
Okay.
Right?
It's not just for the aesthetic purpose.
Right. But then there are those who, who just have the body for having the body's sake. And sometimes, they would still be unfit in a kind of way. I have seen many guys or many fitness gurus, right, that have the body, have the look, but the inside, their body personally is not conditioned.
I guess these are the guys that as soon as they come off of these supplements and stuff like that, it just it's like just reverts.
Not only that, but it's also dependent on the types of workout that you do as well too. Now a lot of people just focus like most of the bodybuilders and them, plenty of them like to focus on just building the body. You must have a balance, right? Okay. So yes, you're building the body, but you also need to incorporate your cardio workouts. You understand? You can't just go lift heavy weights and that is about it. Weights, cardio, and stretching. There's always stress on how important stretching is. Now, stretching is an exercise by itself.
Right.
Because a good stretch will take you a nice little 20 minutes before and after your workout.
Are you telling me there's only stretching we're talking about? Nothing. We're jumping into the workout yet. That's just stretching.
That's just stretching. Just stretching alone.
Ensuring that all the ailments, all the muscle, ailments, all the ligaments and muscles and stuff like that, loose enough to do and execute certain tasks.
Correct, that's right. Let me see what they're saying on the YouTube here, and then after we go, we could dive a little bit more into it.
I am trying to go up and down. It's not allowing me to go up.
Okay, there we go.
All right, so look, jump in here. The audio much better here.
Okay. I will need to check my Facebook. If that is the case.
Good. That's actually good to know.
Yeah. Moms, if it is you're still on Facebook Live, please let me know. Anybody that's on my Facebook Live, please let me know if it is y'all hearing better or any difference or whatever.
Let me know the
right. Let us know.
Difference. Let me say time check by African Sea Coconut.
Time check. You know, use something else, yes.
Adele, you became one with the music literally. Oh, okay, that was when you bash your head into the speaker.
Bash my head into the speaker.
Yeah, you literally became one with the music.
Yeah, boy.
And last but not least, Kuma. Hey, when I feel like I came during an important discussion. Bros are young. Yeah, he is a young man. We do love it, but yeah, definitely.
Minister talk as they call me, Minister talk. I see Rance has joined the live. Rance, what's up, my brother? How everything going?
What?
That's I just emoji.
Oh, the emoji.
Hey.
Yeah, no, because it's fire, right? You can see what the emojis, saying now.
Uh-huh. So how has the recovery journey been for you so far, Mr. Angel?
Well, I mean, we 80% then.
80%.
I mean, there are lingering effects, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right? Like the this might sound bad, but there's certain things that I have been through and I'm still going through due to this virus that has knocked me down so many steps back. Um, I no longer have stability in my hands, so hence why I have not tattooed in a long time,
Oh.
right? And I don't have that grip anymore, so I have to go back and do workouts and stuff like that to get back that
To
grip.
get back the grip.
Right? That sucks because you know me.
Mhm.
The majority of my life is my hands.
Mm-mm.
If I can't work with my hands, then might as well. So that's one. Second thing is there's a lot of it didn't knock me down physically
Mhm.
in terms of if I walk for too long, I'm out of breath. This short breath thing, this just different. All right. Um, as you all may notice, because of that, I have not vaped in a very long time, since probably 2 weeks now,
Mhm.
right? Um, Kind of given up a lot of harmful shit that I used to do back in the days. Uh, this sickness probably was a wake up call to turn a new leaf and clean up the act a little bit more. So that is basically what I do right now.
Okay, okay, okay.
In terms of mentally, yeah, when you get sick, shit does fleck with your mentals a little bit. And as you would know, because I called you that night, I
Mhm.
tell you, bro, I feel is it there. I feel the father call it, man.
I feel like, bro, I will be honest with you. It's like when it is your when it is you reach to that stage where it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
you're in bed and you literally feel like the world's closing, you know what I mean?
It's get
Because it's
dark,
like
huh?
because it's like you're experiencing more than one symptom at a time.
True.
You understand?
Very true.
And then you just say to yourself, boy, if this is it, let me know, you know. Because I have a strange feeling that there is it here.
No, I being honest with you, I swear that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear because the fever was high. I started thinking about certain things, but I started to talk. Like I literally had a conversation
Mm-hmm.
with this guy who was in my room next to my bed, literally like if he was my reaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I am just talking to him and I'm telling him about my life and what did I accomplish and what have I yet to accomplish and stuff like that. And I just felt like that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like my time was up. My clock was, at its final
Yeah.
at its final toll. So I was like, all right, God, if this is it, let me go. But then again, the fever was so high that night.
Mm-hmm.
I was overthinking everything, but I was just going clear.
Probably reached that point where it is you was hallucinating.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And let me be real, that shit is not fun, dog.
Trust me, I know.
It's not fun to go through that.
I know. I've been down that road many, many times.
And because of that, I will issue this message to everybody that is watching. If you know that you're doing some shit in your life, and you know that you're not living the most of the cleanest lives that you can live. There are certain things that you think you could do to change the way you think, you act, how you interact with certain people and whatnot. My stupid advice right now is just to change it, just to live better. Live better right now because you actually don't know when your number up, you don't know when your time will call. And in that short space of time, there's only so much you could ask for forgiveness, so much you could say, so much you could talk, so much you could think in that short space of time. So whether I believe in it, whether I don't, whether I believe in good or bad or karma or whatever the case may be, all I'm saying is that right now the way the world going, right now it's best to just live a clean, happy, just a happy and positive life right now.
I would just say, like, live a life of love. You understand? Yeah, live a life of love, right? The rate how everything is happening in the world right now is based off of the lack of love, right?
Definitely.
Based off of the lack of love. And sometimes, because if it is you really check it, right? We as kids
Mm-hmm.
growing up looking at these superhero movies,
Right.
right? We would always look at the heroes and we would always say, hey, that's a hero there. He beat down this man, he beat down this monster, he beat down this villain. So we always praising the hero, we always, saying, we happy for the hero, which we are. You
We're happy for the
understand?
hero,
We
but
are happy
I
for the
mean,
hero. But it's like, as adults, we begin to ask ourselves, wait, how come nobody never listened to the villain?
true.
Because I believe if it is we did listen to the villain in the first place, if the villain had somebody who it is he could talk to, somebody who it is he could confide in, right? Maybe, just maybe, it might have been something different. It might have make a huge difference. Look at these things where it is happening in the world currently with school shooters
Mm-hmm.
and all of these wars where it is taking place, all kind of thing like that. And all of that is just based off of hate. I cannot say it's love, really and truly.
Bro, in 2019, the world suffered the greatest thing, which was the pandemic, right? 2019, 2020, 2021 is when the world now begin to come back out from it, right?
Yeah.
But because of that, we had these things, we had vaccinations, we had this, we had that. Now it reached a point where every time there's a mutated virus or a sickness or some sort of ailment in the air, it's so easy for everybody to get. You know this when you was younger. You always saying about your family and I'm talking. Trinidadians was known to catch everybody at some point had dengue.
Yeah.
Everybody had dengue. Dengue was nothing that you used to look out for. Dengue was something that everybody have, everybody get. Alright. They get sick for a couple of days, they face some pain, they face some fever, and is it after that tap your head with beer and lime and they get to go on out. Right? Now you hear people dying from dengue, but
That's the scary part.
bro, it not only scary, you literally knowing people, that is your age or younger.
Yeah.
And they're not surviving because of this thing, and it making you wonder what you have to do.
And it does also make you wonder what next. Because I mean, not too long, the pandemic happened not too long ago, bro.
True, it was like right.
It was literally just the other day.
You remember wearing masks and gloves and all kind of things to do everything?
Masks, gloves. I remember the one thing that I remember from the pandemic, right? Aside from the masks, aside from coming off at the streets at a certain time, state of emergency, what have you. One thing that I used to remember during the pandemic was when this pandemic make a lot of people turn on each other because who take the vaccine, who
Who
take
didn't
the
take the
vaccine.
vaccine? Yeah.
And because you didn't take the vaccine, you can't come
We can't lie. We can't lie. Yeah, we can't lie.
Right?
Did you get the vaccine?
Did I get the vaccine?
Yeah.
No.
Right. And look at that. He didn't get the vaccine. I get the vaccine. What we doing? Where we went last night?
Me and you.
Where we just go all over
Me and you crawl up me and you in a studio right here next to each other. Right? And we've been doing that for years, even after the pandemic.
Yep.
You understand?
We do that as soon as the pandemic.
As soon as the pandemic finished.
As soon as they allow we to actually go and line something.
Bruh, I'm telling you, I will never forget. That was one period during the pandemic that made everybody turn against each other. This is where the whole, conspiracy theorists came in. You understand? and then those who say, go and get your booster and all kind of thing, what so have you. I like, bruh, now look at me.
True. That's true. I mean, alright, let me be real about something, right? The reason I took the vaccine in the first place was for work purposes.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody had their reasons for
Right.
for
But you asked me, given the circumstances that I know now,
Mhm.
well, even then, I would not take the vaccine.
Yeah.
Right? Because there wasn't enough testing on the vaccine
On
to
the
know what would
vaccines.
have been the long term effects of it. But okay, so this is a very bad example that I'm gonna use, but it's an example that is in a lot of people's mind, which is watch how much times you get sick versus how much times I get sick.
Mm.
Now I could say it's because of the vaccine, you don't take it, I take it. But what people fail to understand is that what's your lifestyle, what's my lifestyle, what's your genetics, what my genetics, everything different. No two people is the same. Right? You could walk through the rain, nothing could happen to you. I could walk through the rain and as soon as I touch base inside, that's the day I sick. Right?
And that could be that could be vice versa of who take the vaccine as opposed to who take the
Exactly.
vaccine. Because I could have still had not take the vaccine and could have still been in a messed up position.
True.
You understand?
True.
So it actually goes both ways, really and truly.
So it doesn't know what actually could have happened or what is the outcome because of it. But yet you have these, as you say, fanatics all over the place. You take the vaccine. Sorry, I cannot. You're not allowed to combine me. You take the vaccine, use one of them.
Bro, people, no, I tell you, it's funny. People literally had arguments over this. Parents and children and them, everybody just started turn against each other just based off of this. And it have me wondering, I mean, we on such of a platform such as YouTube and all kind of thing and Facebook and all kind of thing. So, we probably may be of risk of being banned or some kind of thing like that.
Definitely.
You understand? But we having a conversation.
It's just
right?
my personal viewpoint.
Our personal viewpoint. Right? Yours will be different, mine will be different. It may have
you could disagree on this,
right? I agree to disagree. You understand? But it's like I watching it like, all of these things was probably premeditated, all of these things was planned. You understand? To really see what or how it would affect the world. Like literally, a disease came out, right? The whole world stood still.
True. That's true. That's very true.
It had no cars on the road. Nobody on the road. It was literally a freaking ghost town.
Which was kind of a good thing in a sense because everybody went back to basics.
Yeah. Yes. Everything had a blessing in disguise during the COVID period.
That was the only time the world shut down everything, bro. And everybody just reset.
Yeah. There was even a point on one too where people start making their own things. Who like to eat doubles,
True.
they start making their own doubles. Who like gyros, they start to make their own gyros.
So people did learn that they could do this shit that don't have to depend on ease of access.
Yeah. And one of the most important things that I realized that a lot of people took advantage of during the COVID period was actually getting into agriculture.
Oh, definitely. Everybody at some point during that COVID period became a home farmer.
Yeah.
And somebody plant something. Somebody chuck something in some soil and watch it grow. They understood the marvel in it of seeing something go from this small to that big. I mean, and even harvesting from it. I mean, that's a nice thing to know.
So COVID had some good, it had some bad, and it had some good in it.
Just like everything else.
Just like everything else. Life is basically a balance, really, and it's all dependent sometimes on how it is you see it. Because the way how it is I just see things, bro, is like I just watch everything as a a product,
Right.
right? And the product that has been given to you, you could use it to do good, you could use it to do bad.
Right.
You could use it for whatever purpose, right? Like I could have this water bottle here,
Right.
this empty water bottle here, and I could use this to fill it with water and give you the drink,
Right.
right? I could also use this to throw in some soil, right?
True.
And
True.
grow something out of this.
Because there are multiple uses for this one receptacle.
Right. I could also use this and hit it across your head. You understand?
Blood force trauma.
So right. So everything in life, everything from even from I might probably go spiritual when it is I say this, but even down to the Bible, the Gita, the Quran, it could be used for good and for bad. Everything in life is a product. You have a gun, you could use it to protect your family, or could use it to threaten your family.
True. True.
Everything,
No, true.
yeah, every single thing in life is a product. It's all dependent on how you use it and the purpose that you're using it for. So that is what it is I realized went on with COVID. And a lot of people actually did benefit from COVID because a lot of people began like their fitness journey at home during COVID.
True.
A lot of people got a lot of business ideas, right? A lot of business ideas.
True that.
Right?
You don't know that's true.
Yeah, right? People get business ideas while they was home, right?
People get to actually spend more time with their family.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, so I'm not gonna call names, but I would say that people who, I can't say the family was a strange. Alright, so basically come like this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You have the mother and the father, actually they work in both separate areas of the country.
Mm-hmm.
You have the kids who work in other separate areas of the country, right? For 8 to 12, maybe 16 hours for the day while they'll be on the road in the place of work,
Mm-hmm.
on the road back home, to and from work, going grocery, go with friends or whatnot. Their family life depleted. COVID made them reconnect,
Yeah.
made them understood who they were as individuals and who they were as a family. And that was the first time that they ever found that, that love and that bond in so many years since they was kids, since
Yeah.
it was, since they needed to look to mommy and daddy for that support.
Yeah.
And because they were able to find that during COVID time, that brought them closer together. Now, if you watch them, they are some of the closest people I know.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a notification there, bro. Right?
No, that's my budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're right. In times of hardships and whatnot, there are things that bring us closer together.
Mm-hmm.
There is a positive, there is a negative. Sad part is that I wouldn't say Trinidadians, I would say people generally. This is like human nature, like the second thing in human nature,
Mm-hmm.
which is to always focus on the bad.
On the bad, yeah.
This bottle is half filled with water.
Right.
That's the first thing you're gonna see. It half filled,
Mm-hmm.
right? It half empty. Why could not be full?
Mm-hmm.
Why could not be? Nobody are watching. There's a lot of water in us.
You and I will even debate that I am looking at it as half empty, you looking at it as half full.
Right.
And a whole argument could start from there.
Right. But the sad part about it is that people just think bad about everything. They think bad about everything before they think about the good.
Yeah.
You could do 100 things good in your life, and the minute you do that one bad thing, that's what everybody is remembered for.
Everybody will always remember that.
Nobody would ever remember me coming and handing you food when you was down and out, me coming and helping you sweep the house or clean the yard when somebody passed away or something. I just drawing examples, right?
Yeah.
Right. But everybody will remember when I tell you, no, I can't come today.
And I believe I believe the reason for that is because just like everything, people take for granted those small things because they look at those things as just that, just as small things like you are supposed to do this for me. You are supposed to help me out in my times of need. You are supposed to be there for me whenever it is I need a shoulder to cry on, right? But from the minute and I am giving that to you. I'm presenting that to you always. I'm giving you 100% of my time. Sometimes I himself focusing on myself, right?
True.
Because I'm showing up for you and I'm doing all of these things for you.
Putting yourself on the back burner.
Right. But that one no or that one aid, here is the scene boy. I got check in a while, but I really had to see about something here first. All of a sudden now.
Oh, that's how it is.
That's how it is. Right? Or like get big for people. You understand?
You don't forget where you come from.
Yeah. You get rich and switch.
If
you hear it, listen to it.
True.
These are the cliche things that people will always say from the minute you cannot be there for them, bro.
From the minute the benefit is no longer there. From the minute you start providing that benefit for them.
And they will make you feel so guilty about it.
Bro, hey, is it worse enough?
Yeah,
They will
carry you on a guilt trip by mom said correct, entitlement. It's like you are entitled to
the benefit of family.
Yeah.
But moms, to touch base on what you say entitlement, I have to say something about that, right? Which is, yes, entitlement is true, but it's also to the point where we ourselves allow it to happen.
Yeah.
Because we do take it. You go ahead and we do allow entitlement to happen. We do allow people to take us for granted, take advantage of us and whatnot. Because there'll be times that bro, you know this. We went through this recently. People, you will give and you will do and you will push and you will. The old school saying, which was, you could drag the camel to the water and hold, but you cannot force the camel to drink.
Yeah.
We could set up everything inside there for to make things happen. But it's up to that individual to say yes or no. But the minute you stop giving and you stop going behind that one person, bye, bruh.
Okay, so you know what I would say? I would say to that, really and truly. Now, it have those that really need that support and everything. Yeah? However, right, I see okay, so let me check out the YouTube here. So I see Nadia. Hi moms, good night to you. So Nadia said good night. Glad you're on the mend. The Almighty has great plans for you. This is just your reset button on what to higher heights. Shout out to that comment. Riri says, live, love, and just be happy. That's it. That's all we need. Allison says, good night, my wonderful friend. Sorry for being late. Nice to see you, Omar.
Allison.
You are better, Chris.
I am. I see mom saying.
Okay, so mom says, not always we do what we think is right, and they think they are entitled to it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
Mom said, just try to do your best, Honestly speaking, we honestly just try to do our best and give everybody some peace. Just a small piece. Right? Because obviously you can't go and share all.
Yeah.
But you allow the genuinity of you to actually give them some smaller leeway in that, and they take that shit for granted.
Yeah. Now imagine, okay, so just watch this, right? You can't give them all of what it is you have. But just imagine for 1 second, just due to how it is, people just take advantage and take for granted the small things that you give to them. Imagine what will happen when it is you give them all of you, like literally all of you, to the point where it is all your energy is gone.
True.
Now they're already taking advantage of of the little small things, eh?
Right.
So what they're gonna do when it is they get
The entirety of it.
entirety of it. Because check this out. I always believe in something of this, right?
Okay.
Which is called management. Now, the way how it is, I look at management as this, right? Wherever there is no management, there will be no growth, right?
Understood.
If you cannot manage $1,000, how in the world do you expect to get $10,000, $100,000, $1,000,000 if it is you cannot manage $1,000?
True. No, that's true.
All of these things is tests that is being presented to you,
and that is not
to
the
see
same.
what it will do.
And okay, so watching it from that perspective, and watching it from that business and logic perspective, you cannot save $1,000 and expect after 10 years it'll be 10,000. That's just not gonna happen, right? You have to be able to invest it into certain things. Some may be a loss, some may be a gain, but you will never know until you take the chance.
The chance.
And it's all about taking the chance. No, I'm gonna say take stupid chances and just spend it all.
No, actually, like you always need to go into something first and foremost with a plan.
With a
portfolio.
Exactly.
You understand? Something that you could present to this investment that you're looking to get into. Now, when I mean to say investment, it don't necessarily need to be just financial wise. It could be anything in general.
Oh, definitely.
You understand? But you just can't just go into it head first and you don't know what it is you're actually going into. You understand? It kind of come like you're literally putting in your all, right? For something that you saying to yourself, boy, you're already saying this, I don't know if it might work, but I still want to try. I mean, yes, it's good to take risks. Yes, it's good to go out there and at least give it a try. But at the same time, do your research. Nothing wrong with that. Getting,
So to touch base on what you say, right?
Shout out to you, Charles. Yeah, coming late. We're still here. Trina, shout out to you as well too. Glad you're here with us.
To touch base on what you say, right? Now you said something which is you're jumping in with that plan, right? Cool, you're jumping with that plan. Now it have people that are gonna jump in with that plan, but their plan is not well thought of. They're not well executed and not researched to the point where you could start to profitize on it. And then there's the other type of people that will jump in with the most detailed plan. But when they look to jump in, that opportunity has not gone.
Yeah.
Because they focus too much on planning and less time on executing.
No, you see what it is you say there? Let me just touch base on what it is I said briefly on last week's episode. Right? In terms of planning and execution. I actually gave them a little insight as to how it is we started off this. Right? How we started off this whole live segment and everything like that. Right? And well, you know it. We always was focusing on this months prior. You understand?
Folks, and here, understand when we say this, this wasn't just a spur. Yes, we did it. We went live spur the moment.
Yeah.
We did that, right? But this entire podcast, this entire live stream, this has been talked about for like possibly a year, you could say.
Yeah.
Right? From the first inception of just, hey, we should do a pod, to literally sitting down late nights, 2-3 in the morning, talking about what can we talk about on our podcast, what topics we could discuss, where we could do it, either on IG, either on TikTok, either what we'll call it, what we'll name it, certain things about it. There was a lot of planning involved in this. Now, if we were to, I don't mean to.
No, you please do.
If we took the time to accumulate lights, cameras, microphones, banners, this, that, and the other, then this would not have been a successful, push or reality right now.
Yeah.
It would not be a reality right now.
Mm-hmm.
We would still be talking about, we would still be planning, we would still be saving up, we would still be accumulating certain pieces of equipment and gears to actually help us through this.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one fateful night that we say, what, fleck it. No, we didn't say fleck it, but that is the,
basically along the lines.
Fleck it, right? Yeah. It was, yes, we were somewhat under the influence, right?
Bro, we were under the, not somewhat, we were under the influence.
Right. There were, and I will always say this. I will shout out Koma and Ricardo.
Yeah.
I will shout out Rihanna, Kavita, Saeed, Devon, Sarah, Josh, Rebecca. I would shout out everybody. Bridget.
Yeah.
It had so much people.
Karen.
Giselle, Karen, Richard, Elizabeth. Bro, there was so much people here that night. But I will shout out all of them. Why? Because if they did not leave. No, and it's funny. It is funny because I was under the impression that, hey, why everybody leaves so early, dog?
Mm-hmm.
We could have been pumping, we could have been linemen. But if they did not leave, dog, we would have never sit down in the studio right there against our blind. And we would not have just said, fleck it, let me just go live and we see what this is about.
Because even after everybody left, we came back inside of the studio and, we had the bottle.
Yeah, we just continued.
So we was like, bro, we sit down and we talking about this podcasting for the longest while. You have these ring lights here, I'm a phone, let me just try something.
And that's the thing. And up to today, we still using the ring light and the phone. Right?
The only thing that we have upgraded to was the cam for the YouTube.
The platforms, right? the various platforms.
Yeah.
We didn't even have an actual name at that point in time. We always knew it was gonna be after that.
Yeah.
We just didn't know what after that. Right? But we did stuff. We went on Facebook first. And after we went on Instagram. And after we went on both Facebook and Instagram. And after there was, I don't know how much lives into it, but we ended up saying, fleck it, we're going to create a YouTube page. We're going on YouTube, right? We're on YouTube now. We're on Facebook. Yes, we will be on IG at some point in time.
We're on IG?
No, what I mean, live.
Well, live on
right?
IG.
Because when we do understand
and
the next camera and whatnot, we'll be live somewhere here on IG, right? And from that now, we're trying to build the pages. So with your help, sharing, liking, subscribing, we will get there. We will get where we want to be.
But do you know, right, that from you and I that night under the influence going live, do you know that night had us bring in 6 guests?
Mm-hmm.
One was which is a fellow tattoo artist.
Right.
The others were musicians of well-known bands in the country and in the region and in the world.
Definitely.
Right? And also, we had two people who want tattoo giveaways.
Yeah.
All of that from just you and I sitting down in the studio and saying, "Boy, let me just try something."
That was selected by one of those, musicians.
Right? So we were like, you could imagine, bro. Forget about waiters and no say.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine if it is we had not executed at that point in time. We had the idea, yes.
We had the idea.
Right? The only problem about it is that we didn't have the funds for the resources, but we still had the resources available.
We still do have the actual funds for the resources. No, no. If you all want to donate, if you all get to donate, I mean, yeah, man, we're excited for that. But we still don't have the funds, and we still making it work somehow.
Yeah. And really and truly, what I would like to personally do right now, deciding you and I, is I would like to personally, and we just always do this, right? But I would like to personally thank every single one of you, right, who keeping us rolling, who keeping us flowing. You understand? Even down to Violet as well too, who is one of our top 5, right? She was like for last week's episode, right? Before we even went live, we didn't update anything, we didn't post up anything, we didn't say we going live later or whatever.
Right.
Vi messaged me and she was like, "What going on? Are they having anything later? Are they having any live later?"
She was already looking forward to it.
She was already looking forward to it. Moms called me, right? And she was like, "How it is? I didn't see you post up anything about tonight." I don't know. Moms tell me, right? She does go to sleep in the evening to wake up in time for Inkjected Evolution after that.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much.
Right? Literally. So it's
that means a lot, actually. That is.
Yeah. So it's like, and you know what Violet was also saying as well too is that, and to this day that still shocked me. Violet does say that she popcorn and she drinks there ready to take you and I in.
No, the point
all you and I doing is just talking.
I've heard this already, and I don't know how true this is. So,
I
want you to take a picture of this shit.
Yeah, please.
And send this in because I need to see this happen.
Please do. I'm telling you, because like I say, and that is why it is we would always Inkjected Evolution, but always continue to thank you guys, right, for the continuous support, even sharing the live, sharing the clips, sharing the links. You understand? It's not going to be possible without you. So thank you.
If we're thanking people, we have to also thank Alison.
Of course. Alison was there from since inception.
Alison is one of the few people that and I think I met Alison through the podcast. I don't think I actually knew Alison before. I probably knew of her, but I met her because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Right. And that interaction that we had for this one,
yeah,
it was small, it was short. There was just so much happening at that fucking time, bro. You know that.
Alison, we still need to get a picture with you, by
yeah, really and truly. Imagine this. Imagine because of that, bro. Because of that, Alison was one, right? Jenny was one. Well, I said was like they're no longer.
Well, they are
right. Vi is the next one, right? Devon, who was on this show, was one of the first people to ever join the life.
Yeah, the second episode.
The second episode.
Because
when he found out about it, he was like, "Bro, I need to take this scene. I need to see this. I need to understand what's happening." And from the second one, he was like, "I want to be part of it."
So he was he come in for the second one, and for the third one, he was the guest. He was the guest. Devon was actually our first ever guest.
And we still had to give him real thanks and praise for that, because to come and to be a part of something that was raw, unrefined. I mean, let me real.
I wouldn't even say
raw and unrefined.
Yeah, it's still not even properly structured. You understand? Like we just hear. Mom's now sent me a picture, but mom's currently in Africa right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that is one of my dream places. I would love to go to Africa.
Well, you already eaten the sea coconuts from there. I mean, so might as well.
Yeah, and it's actually go over to the soil itself.
Yeah. Touchy land.
Go down on my knees and kiss the land. Yeah, but really and truly, the ride so far has been going real great, and we heading over to episode 10 next week, though. 10 episodes already, bro.
No, folks, understand this. When we say, we're closing off this season at episode 10, it doesn't mean to say that we're closing off Inkjected Evolution after that. We're still gonna go live.
No, we're still gonna go live.
It's just not gonna be any it's gonna become like a full episode. We're still gonna talk shit. We're still gonna touch base on topics. We're still gonna respond to you all and whatnot. But we actually gonna put some, put some. I don't want to say it because I don't want to give them everything.
Yeah.
Right. So let me just say that from season 2, you all will see
Season 2 will
something
be
different.
Yeah, season 2. You know, a better way to put it, really and truly, is like what you all see on the first season of Injected Evolution, right? Season 2 will be just basically something totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different.
Something fun.
Something fun.
Let's just say fun. Just say fun.
Might have a few panel and guests. We might even invite some of our supporters on them.
Oh, definitely.
I would personally want that when the winners of the tattoo giveaway come,
Right.
I would love for them to come when it is we do in our segment. So they could actually even probably be a part of the live.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. However, we still have to contact me. But better winners, wherever it is, if they're watching, if they're, let me know what's going on now. So, either me or Marie, please let us know what's happening because you know what's happening. You know what's going on with them. I don't know,
All I know is if I was the winner of a free tattoo, bro, the next day I hear.
I thought that would happen.
The next day I hear the free tattoo. Nah, I come in one time. Unless they forget.
I feel they forget.
Bro, how could you forget something for free?
I mean, yes, I Trinidadians don't forget.
For free, come on now, man.
Let me real.
I'm trying to show all you how it is a little forget something that is free.
Folks, also to make sure on this, right? If it goes well with the free tattoo giveaways and whatnot, I mean it's already there. It's just for you all to actually come and collect it. If everything goes well with that, then that will set the platform to do another one at some point in time. I mean,
I don't think that we should give away another tattoo until
no, I mean something must something must happen.
Mm-hmm.
No, one, the winners and they must come and collect first.
Come, yes.
But
they need to come and redeem them.
I'm saying next time we're doing it, must have something, a competition of sorts.
I have no
something
problem.
different.
I have no problem with that.
I mean, if you all like to win stuff and hopefully come and redeem stuff, well, let me actually do a nice competition for it. See what happens.
I see no problem with that at all.
What's happening, buddy?
Right, so everybody just taking in the live on YouTube here. Everybody also taking in the live on Facebook as well too. Guys, like we've been telling you all, right? This is episode 9, episode 10. Next week's episode will be the completion of the first season. Right, we want to section it off into seasons, right? Because we don't want every time we do a live, we always try to, or we always want to, make things structured, make things look and present a little bit more upgraded in some type of way. Don't mind, we will still be doing this stuff raw and uncut like how it is we doing it here, right? But
you finally reach.
Oh
my God.
SG Empire is in the building. Talk about we first ever guest. Bro, episode 10. Wait till you're telling yourself next week.
Dev, you have to be here next week. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You have to be here next week.
Episode 10, bro. Let me go back to the roots.
You see what's going on. Get that training.
Get that training next week. I will.
Yes.
That's it.
All right. Next week.
Yeah.
I'll put it down.
Next week.
Bring the potato salad.
Yeah, man. So, really and truly, ladies and gentlemen, we just wanted to touch base with you all tonight. we also wanted to show you all that Mr. Injected himself is alive and well. He's
Alive.
getting there, right? And we just wanted to catch up with all our here, make sure everything guide, make sure everything nice, make sure everything copacetic. You understand?
Also, if anybody know what the hell is what egg ball by the seawall,
Egg ball by the seawall.
you will let me know what that means.
Don't worry. I wonder if Charles still on the live. Charles go tell me about the egg ball by the seawall. Right? But so really and truly before we close off, right, let me just touch base on some shows that is upcoming. Right? So we have I see moms send you this like upness
Thank you, Mama.
injected, right? So I see some shows that are taking place right
I will
now.
tell you, congrats for the thing. Yeah.
Right.
I will send out a recording after the live.
I might probably shoot your video call after months, right? But so what did have taken place this weekend? I don't think it have anything taking place this weekend.
Okay. Yes, there is this weekend, is it that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Folks, there's an event called Poor Decisions that's going to be in the club, in San Fernando Club, right? I will share the links and stuff like that on all my socials and, well, Instagram, Facebook, if none my personal platforms and whatnot, right? My personal pages and whatnot, I will share it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's a cool event. It's going to be. I actually don't know much of the details and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me be real. Since I got sick, I stopped focusing on all these events and stuff like that, and and honestly try to recover. So I will share the information through the socials. You all have a look. You all tell me what you all think about it. But you all go have fun and then tell me what you all what you all think about it.
Right. So that event, right? We also have once again the event that took place that is taking place on the 16th of this month, right? With Supernormal Band at Rick's, right? And then the following week, 24th, I believe there's two events on the same night, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have at Phoenix Lounge, we have Infernal Death and Abyss and Death in Paradise, right? Trini Metal headquarters.
Abyss or Chosen White?
Abyss.
Okay.
Right? And on that same night as well, too, at Dalai Lama will be the back to school event that Putty and the Soulfish will be hosting and also be performing in as well too. So more information on that as well. Also, I saw this event on the 31st of August, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I did not see the location. I don't know if it's a secret location or whatever. But
it
is a rock event, right? But I don't know I don't know the name of the band. It probably is a fairly new band, right? But they are hosting a event to close off the summer, you could say.
Okay.
A summer event itself, but we want to close off the summer.
Okay.
Like to end the summer with a band. Right? So that will be taking place on the 31st of August. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get in contact with the band or the individual that shared that post on their Instagram so I could find out further information. So
definitely.
I will let you all know when it is happening. Right? So guys, once again, thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for joining the live. Thank you all for being a part of Inkjected Evolution After Dark episode 9.
Definitely.
We're here once again with Mr. Inkjected himself. He is 80% there. He is getting there, right? Hopefully for the next episode, which will be episode 10. That was just a lot of love from Violet. Shout out to Violet. Violet, you probably wasn't there when we was begging you up, but we love you nonetheless, right? Episode 10.
Wait, before we close, to touch base on something, look at how I just had to throw this in there. Look at how fascinating it is, that Violet and Jenny have been in the studio.
In the studio.
No, dude, that's something to actually think about.
I see guitar singers join the live. Guitar sing good night to you.
Guitar, good night. I'm sorry to inform you, you have joined this.
You joined the live a little bit late, but nice small thing. Get ready for episode 10, right? Episode 10 will be the one to close off the first season.
We have a surprise for you on episode 10.
Surprise.
Just know it coming.
So stay tuned. You never know what it could be. But just know we like to give away things and we like to surprise people with everything.
Support local.
Support local. Support Inkjected Evolution after that. Guys, remember,
support original music.
Support original music. Local original music. Right? Guys, Inkjected Evolution after dark, Instagram and Facebook page.
Yep.
Subscribe to the Inkjected After Dark YouTube page at Inkjected 868 Studios on YouTube. The link will be there on the Instagram and Facebook pages as well too. Also on my page, my Instagram page at Evo Lion, and his page as well too at Mr. Inkjected 868.
Yep.
Right? So give a follow, give a like, give a share, right? And we will see you all for episode 10, where we might probably just, recap on everything. The full season, how it was, what we gave away, the guests,
what we could do,
right? And what you all would probably like for us to do as well too.
Definitely.
Right? So guys, once again, this was Inkjected Evolution episode 9. We shall see you all next week for episode 10. Right? We thank you all once again for being a part of this live with us. So this is Evolution, and this is Inkjected,
and we are
signing off.
Good night.